We are going to find out if replacing the motherboard in MSI MAG X870 will fix our stream crashes. We have one in here right now, but the B RAM channels are not working. We get error code on the debugger 15, which turns into 5C. So let's take it out and put a new one in. We have a Kingston Fury RAM DDR5 32 gig stick, and this does work in the A channel, but once it's in the B channel, it does not work. We're unplugging the GPU VGA cables. We're gonna take this 5080 out. Takes 3 screws to hold this in. There's a little locking mechanism. We're going to push this, it unlocks it, and allows us to remove the GPU. Pull these out. You'll notice there are these little indents here, which means the pressure may have been too hard on one side, and this could have been something that messed up our CPU, but we're going to test with a new motherboard to eliminate the motherboard being the problem. Let's free the CPU. This is a Ryzen 9 7900X. And look at the pins underneath. We'll zoom in, make sure they're not damaged. Looking at all of the pins here to make sure none of them are damaged. It looks like everything's okay. You guys let me know in the comments if you see anything. Alright, we cleaned the thermal paste off the CPU the best we could. There's a little bit here in the crevices. I might work on that a bit more. And then we check the back to make sure it's cleaned up the best we can. I'm going to take out the RAM by opening these little clips and just taking it right out. There are these little easy buttons you can kind of push right here on the side, and it reveals your SSD. It has a heatsink. There's a little thing that fastens in your SSD, so we're going to open that to unlock it and just pull it out. And for this slot, we have a little button right here that we're going to push. That lifts it up, and you just pull it out. Time to remove the motherboard. We're going to undo all these screws. I'm going to kind of lightly leave them on top for now. Just carefully pull this out. You want to pull very slow to make sure if there's any tension you can stop before breaking anything. Here's the new MAG X870 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. Here's our Wi-Fi and Bluetooth antenna. And here is what is in the box. Manual stickers. This is the last screw. We're going to make sure they're all kind of secured, but we're not going to fully tighten them until we know that everything is in place. So once we get a little bit of resistance, we stop. Now we have everything in reverse. Peel off this little strip. Latch it. Time for the Elgato 4K Pro, one of my favorite pieces of equipment. Just kind of line it up right here. Push it into the PCIe slot. Going to take off the CPU cover. We're going to look at our pins, zoom in, make sure none of them look bent. Looks pretty clean. We're going to look for this little arrow and align it with the arrow right here. Place this in there. Close it. Latch it. Let's put in the RAM. We're going to be using channels A2 and B2 as per the motherboard recommends. Make sure it's securely in there and start pushing on one side for the click. It'll snap in. Watch right there. And that's how you know it's in. You can push on it. Same with this one. This is going to go in channel B2. We're going to align it right there. We're going to push it in. Make sure both snaps close. Kind of push it. We're plugging in these CPU cables. This supplies power. Make sure they both click in. We'll plug in the motherboard power as well. This one's a little bit tougher to get in. So we'll push till we hear a click. And then we can kind of look on the edge, make sure it's flat, and looking it is. We're plugging in the audio in the bottom left corner of the motherboard. Probably should have done this without the Elgato in there. It's a bit of an awkward angle. Just kind of push it on both sides. Make sure it is flush. Alright, it is time for thermal paste. On the CPU, I'm using the Arctic Silver 5 High Density Polysynthetic Silver Thermal Compound. Alright, we are going to do the X formation. The CPU tends to run a little hot. So we're going to draw one line here. Okay. We're going to latch these edges on first. Start screwing these on, kind of holding it in place. We don't want to apply too much pressure to either side, we just kind of want them both firm in there. And the AIO goes into pump sys right here. We're going to get this beautiful 5080. We're going to align it with this PCIe slot right here. And it should just secure right in. Get the It may have been the motherboard. The LEDs are disappearing. It's staying at 40, which tells me it's reading temperature now. I think we fixed this. All right, we replaced the cable here with a 600 watt that came with the LED X7 Superflower PSU. This is a good sign, besides my LED over here not working, but that's surely an easy fix. Now that we've reached the end of the video, it is time to stream today to see if we have any crashes, if OBS locks up, if everything shuts off. I'm really excited to see what happens. I will keep you guys posted on any changes we make and if this actually fixed our problem. I'm thinking it really was the motherboard, especially since the RAM started working, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.